Thank you.
So today is very special day for me, and I'm going to Royal Enfield Hosur today and to take a test ride of a Meteor 350, which was launched recently by Royal Enfield. The Royal Enfield showroom is in my right hand side, so I have taken the service road. Okay, so here we go. So I'm going to take a test ride of Royal Enfield Meteor 350. The name of the model is called Meteor 350 Supernova, which is in a chocolate color. Now this bike is heavy, but trust me, you will not feel that the weight of this motorcycle while you are maneuvering or while you are taking it from a parking. Now I have to switch on the motorcycle. The ignition is on. Oh my goodness, there is no vibration, man. What exactly Royal Enfield is doing? I must tell you, there is zero vibration. Trust me, I don't know what exactly Royal Enfield is doing. There is zero vibration. I was completely wrong, because in my last video while I was taking a test ride of Interceptor 650, that time I was telling you maybe I'm riding 650 twin cylinder engine, so that's the reason it is there is no vibration. But trust me, there is no vibration at all in this motorcycle. And if I'll compare with my Dominar with this motorcycle, trust me, Dominar vibrates more than this motorcycle. And there is no typical bullet kind of motorcycle, that means feel you will get from this motorcycle. And now I'm checking the speed of this motorcycle. Now I'm in a second gear. Now let's throttle. Yeah man, it's very good. But I just want to tell you one thing, that if I will in a if I would be in a first gear, and if I'll think that I have to accelerate this motorcycle to its full extent, definitely it will not give you that kind of pickup, because it's a cruising motorcycle. But yes, definitely in a highway, if you're riding it in second gear or third gear, easily you can get the speed. But initially you will not get the speed, okay, like KTM or Dominar. Okay, so now I'm going to take a U-turn. Now easily I can manage in small road as well. I know that I have already down my leg to take a U-turn, just because that I'm very careful, because it's a test vehicle. And the second thing, that I love this motorcycle, so I don't want any kind of damage. And you know why I can easily manage this motorcycle in this in while I'm doing U-turn, because it has a longer wheelbase. So if I'll compare with its elder sibling, that is Royal Enfield and Thunderbird 350, the wheelbase is 150 millimeter long. I know that it's that it sounds like that is it's just negligible, but trust me, while you are riding this motorcycle, this longer wheelbase will tell you, and that I'm giving you that 100% of confidence while you are taking a U-turn or you are maneuvering this motorcycle, doesn't matter. So now I can literally feel the importance of the longer wheelbase. And I just like this the weight distribution of this motorcycle. The engine is in a center, and as a result you will not feel the weight of this motorcycle. And the third thing which I like about this motorcycle, the clutch, it's very soft, very soft. Okay, so I was completely wrong. In now Royal Enfield, I don't know what exactly they are doing. They are now making a very good motorcycle. Now I have to slow down the motorcycle, so I'm not getting the proper road to do that. So now I'm slowing down the motorcycle. Now it is 10 kilometer per hour. 9, 5. See, easily I can manage without without taking down my foot. Now I have to take a U-turn, so this is a patchy road. Now I'm checking the suspension. The front suspension are slightly soft. I know, because if you are in a pothole or something, if you are getting any sudden pothole in a highway, easily you can manage it in this kind of suspension. It is neither soft nor hard, so easily you can manage this kind of bumps or any sudden potholes with this motorcycle. Yes, definitely you cannot do off-road with this motorcycle, obviously, because Royal Enfield has Himalayan for that. Trust me, this bike is too refined. If I would have an option that time, that if I'll choose in between Dominar and Meteor, definitely I will go with Meteor. So definitely is worth to buy this motorcycle. And now, and another thing which I like about this motorcycle, not this particular motorcycle, for all Royal Enfield motorcycle, that is the the color schemes. Doesn't matter that whether you are a college going student or a office going man, Royal Enfield offers you every sort of colors according to your needs. It's very good, and the switches are also good, not top notch, but yes, it's decent enough. So as you can see, there is no tachometer, and there's a two display. You can see one side you can see the time, gear position indicator, the kilometer, and another side you can see the GPS system. The switch quality is decent enough. This is a fast switch, and now this is the indicator horn, and in the other hand you will get, just a minute, the the ignition switch. If you have to slightly right hand, if you move left hand side, ignition on, again move left hand side, the bike will on. And this is the four-way indicator or the hazard light. So now my riding is complete, so I have to submit this bike to them. So okay, so I have to, I don't want to leave this motorcycle. I want to go to my hometown with this motorcycle. No, sir. Thank you. I am completely wrong and shocked too after riding this Royal Enfield, because it's not that typical Royal Enfield feel I'm getting. How Royal Enfield, how did you develop your engineering in such a level? Now I'll go back to my home and I will discuss about this motorcycle with you guys if I miss out any point.
The point is advantage and the disadvantage of this Royal Enfield Meteor. So first I'll discuss about the advantages. Okay, so initially when Royal Enfield made the motorcycles, like it was like and now so first advantage, obviously the vibration. So I must tell you that I don't know how Royal Enfield make this kind of engineering and what kind of R&D they are doing, and I am pretty much impressed about the Royal Enfield as of now. There is a zero vibration. So I just want to tell you, those who are typical bullet lover, those who really buy that motorcycle for its the duk 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 sound, obviously you will not get that feel. Second thing which I like about this motorcycle is the longer swing arm, which I was already discussing about this while riding. So what is the benefit of the long swing arm? And that is, while you are taking a U-turn, or while you are maneuvering the motorcycle, or while you are taking it from a parking after sitting in the motorcycle, you will not feel the heavy the weight of the motorcycle in your leg, in your hand. That is another good thing about this motorcycle. And on top of that, this motorcycle is 9 kilo lighter than its elder sibling, that is Thunderbird 350. So that is another good thing. Clutch is very soft, very nimble. You will you just change the gear in a fraction of a second. Just you need to press the clutch and just change the gear. That's all. It's very soft. The thing which I like about this motorcycle, that it will not in the first instance, it will not give you the pickup in a first gear. So if yes, of course you will get the speed. Obviously you are riding bloody 350cc engine, but yes, of course you will get that speed, but obviously you will get it in a second gear or third gear. So suppose in a highway, if you want to overtake any truck or any vehicle, so easily you can do. But if you are thinking that no, from the first gear I have to take this, I need the speed, obviously you will not get that. This is another advantage of this motorcycle. So this motorcycle, this feature comes in this kind of touring motorcycles, so it will help you in a longer run to protect your engine. So it will not give that pressure into the engine. So obviously while your engine is not getting pressure, obviously the engine also supports you in the long run. So last but not the least, that is the GPS system. Yes, I don't know that how this GPS system is gonna work in future. Obviously I will take a feedback from the customers that how the GPS system will work and whether how perfect is that, because as per my previous experience with Royal Enfield or Royal Enfield Interceptor, because they do have a problem in a fuel meter. Any Royal Enfield motorcycle, those who are having digital meter or digital fuel meter, they do have a problem because there are lots of errors. So after talking to the customer, I can get to know that how the fuel meter is work, whether it is perfect or not, or how this GPS system will work, whether it is also perfect or not. So these are the things which I will discuss later after talking to the customers. Another advantage of this motorcycle is the whistling sound, okay, from the engine. So while you are just release the throttle while riding, that time you will hear the whistling sound from the engine. So which I got it from Triumph motorcycle, which is another British machine. So the first disadvantage of this motorcycle is there is no tachometer. Some of you might say that tachometer doesn't require in any motorcycle. So I just want to tell you one thing, that tachometer is important. Why? Because while you are riding or while you are revving the motorcycle or some point of time, you might think that you need to change the gear. So in the longer run, okay, or I don't know, because sometimes what happened, the tachometer will help you to make you understand that in which point you need to change the gear, because it will give you the red light, okay, while if you are revving your motorcycle to its full extent, okay. So this facility is not available in this motorcycle. So yeah, I know that it's not that difficult to understand. Those who are expert rider, obviously they will not feel that problem. But those who are coming from any Splendor or in Scooty or something like that, or for those who are taking bullet or taking this motorcycle for the first time, I would suggest to you that you have to be very careful while you are riding the motorcycle. You have to understand the engine's roar, that point of time, that in which point of time you need to change the gear. So this is the thing which I feel that for those who are new rider, it will be a problematic, okay. So easily Royal Enfield can manage a tachometer. I don't know, maybe in future Royal Enfield introduce this motorcycle with a tachometer. And the second thing which I don't like, the meter console, the design element of the meter console. Left hand side there is a big meter with lots of information, but in right hand side there's a small Chudlumunusa display for the GPS system, okay. So I don't know, because it looks like disproportionate, so I don't know what Royal Enfield exactly trying to do. So if I don't know, maybe after doing the R&D they will comes up with this, okay. And the meter inside the speedometer, the small displays there where it will show you the odometer, trip meter, and also the fuel meter, and as well as the than the time. So in small display there are lots of information, so it's giving you some hodgepodge. Sometimes you feel that, oh, what I'm doing, in which gear I'm in, so I don't know. Okay, so maybe Royal Enfield can make a big display where of information will be given. So I think that will be the most convenient, that will be the most good thing about this motorcycle if it will be in future. I know that in Dominar also they do have a different display, but I am telling you that the second display or the secondary display where it was placed, it is in a bit good position. At least it looks good. Okay, but in Royal Enfield it doesn't. So I feel a little bit that if Royal Enfield can make its cockpit or design its cockpit in such a way so that it will looks good actually and decent enough. Okay, and the second and third thing which I don't like about this motorcycle, the pillion seat. Yes, I know this bike is mainly known for highway cruising, but I feel somehow that if you have any family member, those who are a little bit heavyweight, then maybe she or he cannot manage it. That I personally feel. Okay, maybe you have a different opinion, but yes, if I compare with its elder sibling Thunderbird, obviously the seat quality or the size of the pillion seat, it's way better. Okay, so yes, this the second thing which third thing which I don't like about this motorcycle, to be honest with you, that there is very hard for me to identify the disadvantages, because there are lots of advantages in this motorcycle. And it's a request to Royal Enfield that now Royal Enfield should think about its 650cc segment motorcycles. Okay, I would prefer, because I am now looking to upgrade my motorcycle. So as if now I am riding Dominar 400, so I am looking for a 650cc motorcycle. So I have in my mind that is CBS 650, Interceptor 650. These are the motorcycle I have in my mind. So if Meteor comes with 650cc parallel twin engine, definitely it will be my next motorcycle. Okay, so yes, this is advantages or the disadvantages of this motorcycle. Yes, now the last question is that whether you should buy this motorcycle in this market or not. Of course, yes. Yeah, and to be honest with you, what is the good thing about Royal Enfield? You know that they are taking customers' feedback in a serious manner. That is the good thing about this Royal Enfield motorcycle. So vibration is irritating me a lot. Okay, but Royal Enfield really thinks about that and worked on it, and now Meteor is the result of it. Okay, and the second thing is the GPS system. Okay, nowadays in scooty also you are having the GPS system or the navigation, and Royal Enfield is introducing its first GPS system into this motorcycle. So it's really appreciable, Royal Enfield. So it's a kudos to you and a thumbs up to you. So how you like this video? Please comment in the comment section. And will you going to buy this Meteor 350cc? Please give a comment section. And if you like this video, just give a thumbs up button. And if you don't like this video, you can give a thumbs down button. But don't forget to subscribe my channel. That's the Bangalorean Bog. So I have to take a sweet alvida from you guys. So tada, bye bye, and have a blast.